What's up? So, I'm streaming on two platforms right now because I don't know how to do that like stream key code. All right. So, I did the title before I don't typically write the title, but welcome and let's all breathe in white light. I ask for Yeshua, the Holy Spirit, to protect this reading, to protect the information that comes out, so I may be a clear vessel of truth, of love, of light, of knowledge, of clarity, so that anyone on this journey, which is bliss and agony, right, can find some peace. Because I remember tarot readings gave me peace for a really long time during this journey. This journey is a very long one. It seems to be never ending. And so also remember too, the Twin Flame Collective, there's different waves that come. I feel like the third and fourth wave are coming. I feel like I'm in the second or third. I'm not sure because all I knew was that I had no direction. So I was a pioneer, and although it was hard, and although there was nothing else that I could find out about it other than the term twin flames, I kind of thought the name was corny. But it turns out that everything that it says about it is true. Just be careful and be aware that you don't find yourself in a toxic situation where you believe it's your twin flame. Also, remember there is such thing as a catalyst flame. However, when you're involved with your catalyst flame, if I told you, oh, this is your catalyst, you'd be like, fuck you. No, it's not. This is my person. I can feel it. I know. So let's pick up on the Divine Masculine first. The Divine Masculine pulled the Emperor in reverse, the World, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is telling me that this person, your Divine Masculine, could be somebody who is in power in the public eye. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, you could be a female, be the Divine Masculine. You kind of bounce back and forth with the energies. Where someone takes their power back, the other one falls in love and has an ego death, and so on and so forth. But there is a cycle that's ending. I believe that this Divine Masculine has come out of hermit mode and he has realized that destiny or fate exists. He was prioritizing, I'm going to say he for Divine Masculine, he was prioritizing work or working towards something that he invested a lot of time, Seven of Pentacles, and energy, and he might still be putting energy into this, but not realizing his own power at the moment because he may have been in a state of power for quite a bit of time. There is a slight recognition of this, I feel. Understand the Divine Masculines want to be able to provide, to be stable, to be in their alpha mode, but also in their feminine mode. You know, to be true alpha, you gotta embrace both. There is something regarding work and what he is working so hard towards. You know why it means so much to him? Because if there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into this. I feel like this masculine was in the moment or the energy of this is it, this is it, I've made it, life is good, and then boom, a new beginning gets sparked, and that'll throw someone for a loop. I also want to speak upon this Divine Masculine. I feel like it's transforming fast. We'll pull more cards, but I feel like the Divine Feminines, you know how you went through the journey for a long time. It was like a long, stretched out period of torture. The Divine Masculines go through something similar, this Divine Masculine, but it seems like it's a condensed version of it. Like all of that, what you felt is happening in a smaller time frame in a more intense way or rate. I don't know if I want to go Divine Feminine or continue with this Divine Masculine. Give me the Emperor. No, give me the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, talk to me. talk to me. The Wheel of Fortune. The Divine Feminine is in a state of this beautiful balance of I'm making a decision, I'm stepping into my masculine mode to trust the universe. It's so masculine and feminine. But the Divine Feminine, what happened? What happened, darling? Losing hope? And on the twin flame journey, there's different waves, and you can be at different parts of the timeline. So don't really worry about if this has happened yet or if it's within your wave. There's also my twin flame card, but and the two of wands, but you're putting on a strong face, Divine Feminine. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. All right? No divine masculines, no divine feminines get mad at me. I'll be your reflection. This is what your twin flame is doing. Divine feminines, you like the divine masculine are doing the best you can in this situation. Yeah, I'm gonna trust in divine timing. I'm gonna trust in my power and my empowerment, and yet there's a loss of hope here. There's that moment of, well, it's like, well, how long? And there's also a portion of you who feel completely disconnected. Some of you even feel bad for feeling disconnected, and it's so beautiful. But I have to acknowledge the loss of hope here and how we go from the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Swords. A little bit of regression on both sides, but it's for progression. Think of like a slingshot. Okay. Now give me the shared energy. So what do you guys what's the link on? Oh, okay. So the link is like hold on, so I put that under the world and over the Nine of Swords. You may be getting more practical or thinking, you're weighing your thoughts. I feel like the tables have turned here. This one's realizing a lot about the Emperor status. Your divine masculine might be in the spotlight, have a lot of friends, attention, not control, but a sway over people, right? The Emperor. He's in reverse. Maybe his business is failing, or he's closing his business, or he's losing his job, or he's quitting his job. And that's the ending, or removing himself from a position of power in order to create this ending. Because you both share the lovers, except the divine masculine showing the world, like, I lay myself bare. Like, but the divine feminine in this collective, in this wave, is showing, I don't know what's happening. I can't see straight. So there's nothing else to do. If I don't have power in this, the only power I have to do is to trust, take a stand in divine timing, understand that things come to me. I don't need to chase. Oh shit, the Hierophant, that rhyme. You guys can be connected by poetry, music, or anything that rhymes. There is commitment. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, any of the fixed signs, which is Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy around. And damn, hello Scorpio. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. I don't even know what to do with all these. Okay, so this looks like it goes there. So let's dive more into this. Divine masculine. You see commitment, you're learning more about yourself, you're learning more about the world. You might be doing research on how to open a new business or how to give yourself more of a wealth of knowledge. always shows up in a twin flame reading. Obviously, it's a karmic. Now, connected to the devil, obviously, this is a karmic. You may have been in a very toxic connection with this karmic Hierophant devil to the Queen of Wands. And it took the power of two major arcana. It was like the chariot was fueled by strength itself, the spirit of strength, to break the ties. It's like the chariot and strength go up against the Hierophant and the devil. Who wins? I can't wait to clarify that devil. Okay, now Divine Feminine. We're going King of Cups, Death, Tower, and Sun. The changes are fucking happening quick. You can notice you can wake up one day feeling one way, and then you wake up another day and you're like, I don't even know. Or I need to focus on my future. No, I need to trust in divine timing. I want control of this. It's just like it was so much of this, like this energy going on the wheel of fortune, but it keeps spinning and keep changing. That you're like, you know what? I'm good on that. I'm gonna hop off this ride for a minute. I go from King of Swords to King of Cups in the matter of seconds. The only thing to do is surrender. I surrender. I fucking surrender. Now, I don't know if this has happened yet, but this is a really good tower. Death, the Tower, the King of Cups, and the Sun. You balanced your heart and your mind. You may feel like you're a little hesitant, but it's healthy. You're balancing it. You're also moving from the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Swords, growing in acceptance and love of self. And I feel like right when you feel like, I've really mastered these elements. I'm feeling good in my masculine energy. All of a sudden, because the King of Cups is attached to this death and this tower and the sun, we'll look more into it. It's gonna knock your ass out like the punching bag from Jackass. Remember they walked the door. Okay. You know what kind of has me a little curious though? You know what has me a little curious? Hold on, I want to use this deck. What's going on over here? This one's in a tricky situation. This is an internal battle. This is an internal and external battle that the bimasculines are going through. Okay, so the lovers connects you. The Hierophant. This is definitely some sort of business situation. Maybe your divine masculine works with your divine feminine. I mean, your divine masculine works with the karmic. You looking mad alone over here, so I don't know. Part of the process. The Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, creating a new spark to save this from ending, this stability, this relationship. A new business venture, new ideas coming through about how to reestablish a foundation. Karma could be family, it could be siblings, that is family, it could be um why did I say family, siblings, and brother? Listen, I'm best friends with my brother, so it could be someone's like close ass family member or best friend or someone that they trust, giving them some kind of advice, or it could just be the person that oh shit, is this a new one? Accident. Oh damn, that sucks. Before we jump to conclusions, this one's looking up at the devil and the Queen of Wands side by side with the Hierophant devil. the Chariot and Strength. What the hell are you doing, Queen of Wands? Meanwhile, the Divine Feminine is not pulling out one major arcana, except over here, where the major arcanas come. The Divine Feminine and the Karmic are almost in a fifth dimensional type battle of wills. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, no, I don't want this deck. I want this deck. It pulled you away, Divine Masculine. It fucking pulls you away. The major arcanas are crazy in this man. This is what I have to say to you, Divine Masculine. The Page of Wands and the Page of Cups looking right at the Devil. The Hierophant's like, you sure? And you tricked your own mind because your mind's very powerful, Divine Masculine. You danced with the devil, quite literally. And between the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, this shows me that this might not be your old person. It might be someone that came across as a form of, well, this is physical, this is here. I do feel it. I'm going to trust, just like the Divine Feminine. You know what? I surrender. I trust. I'm doing this with love. You surrendered with money, stability, finance, and you felt like you were sacrificing your freedom potentially. And so things did change, and they are for the positive. But you may be realizing now oops, the Judgment and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, being left out in the cold, and Judgment in reverse. You may have had to leave this person out in the cold or have a talk with them or something, because you have the Lover's card here. Just because the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles are in reverse, that threw your whole Emperor shit off. Then as you upgrade to the Hierophant, you decide to lead with the heart. This Devil, Queen of Wands energy comes in the form of feeling like it's fate. Could have even seen synchronicities towards it, and it was intriguing, passionate, inspiring, something. It gave you almost a similar feeling. But look, a smaller version. It was not an imposter. Don't beat yourself up. If there's anyone that understands, I promise you, if this is a true twin flame connection, it's your Divine Feminine. She's just watching. No, I can't see. No, she sees more than you think, but not as much as you think at the same time. And it does kill. Hence the release to the universe. Hence maybe why you thought, was this real? Or like, how could your emotions shift so fucking fast, dude? It wasn't, it was just a sigh of relief, a break, a pause. Always keeping composure though. You have a built-in, necessary, and godly given love for stability, money, to protect, to provide, to nurture. But you're prioritizing it to step away from this energy, the same energy that this one's going through. But they're just sitting there like, I'll just let the universe take care of it, dude. Whatever. When this happened, or in the past, or recent past, when this started to fall apart, the stability and the financial aspect of it all, and you couldn't see a way forward and you began to lose hope, you saw it You looked for it somewhere else, page, waiting for the next best thing or something like that. And it showed, and I feel like this divine masculine is very confused because it's like, but it showed so much promise about this Queen of Wands. You know what, Queen of Wands, I just got a whole different second story. Who are you? Who are you? The Five of Wands in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords. An act of desperation. It worked. Your karma can see when you're in a vulnerable place. She has, or he has, intuition as well. They might be working with some powerful energies to be surrounded by. I understand the divine masculine pulling Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers. I don't understand divine feminine pulling Death, Tower, the Sun. Now, this energy that is destined to try to keep you guys apart, which could even just be fear, it has a lot of power behind it. The Hierophant's like God, and the devil is like the devil. Two extremes. You could have met your divine feminine doppelganger, dated them, and been like, immediate red flag. I know you're not showing any, but you remind me of a girl, oh God, that I once knew. See your face whenever I look at you. Say it ain't so. I need confirmation. Divine masculine. Get the hell out. So that was quick. That was short lived, huh? Huh? Did you have to go back into one more cycle of heartbreak, break your own heart so you could release yourself from this? Officially stop working on this? Did you realize that this person was keeping you connected to this money mindset? Money mindset's not bad, it's beautiful. It's very productive and luxurious and giving, and you can do a lot and help a lot with money. But when this person, this divine feminine, was like, yo, just as you're about to reach this point, I'm leaping forward into this connection. I'm sorry, my man or my woman, I gotta put a hold on this. Divine masculine saying, you promised me this, and now I'm feeling this. What's up? Everything in this journey, from the songs you hear to the numbers you see to the license plates that you pass, everything is connected. Everything. Do you see why you guys are in years? Okay, hold on. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just giggling because I can hear it. So I fucking leap. Finally cut off all my hoes. Not that I don't know if divine masculine talk like that. I mean, I don't know. I cut off this woman, this man, whatever, and this is what I'm left with. A dream, a wish, and a hope, and a broken heart when I finally started to believe. I hear you. But here's the thing. We can't ignore this. There must be justice. And so here's the justice. you succumb to something and you might still be thinking about it, but you're trying not to. And I give you kudos for that. It did spark an interest. It did cause a battle within you, but maybe a dream happened or something, and it just, you got weak in the knees, man. I don't know. Now this divine feminine, I'm feeling like similar place as you. I've invested a lot into this, and I'm willing to keep walking, but I'm going to do it slowly. I'm going to do it carefully, cautiously. I'm going to keep my balance. I won't let myself get to the 10. Take myself down to the 8 of swords. If I feel stagnant, it's fine. If I must release this connection, fine. I know how much I can love, and that means a lot to me. And I just learned, speaking from the divine feminine, sometimes loving myself requires me to step into masculine energy. Don't get it twisted though, divine masculines. This divine feminine, if this is your story, oh, they want it all. They want it all. But you know when you get your heart hurt and you have to heal? It's a card of healing. You pulled it. You realized, you healed, you paid your dues. Do not judge me by my sin, but by the length of my prostration. You're forgiven. It was fated. Don't forget. Divine Feminine knows this. It still hurt. And so the Divine Feminine now is fighting herself on healing. It's a battle to, it feels like going against self. It feels like I would if I could, but I don't have the heart space for it. Meanwhile, this divine masculine, your heart chakra is cracking open. It's a bitch, right? You think it'd be flowers and butterflies laying on a freaking river, a pond, sitting on a lily pad while your heart chakra beams in emerald green. No, it feels like it's ripping apart. It feels like a crazy pain. It feels like you're giving birth through your heart chakra, and it feels like you could potentially die from just the pain alone. Here's what I want to do. Because this, I understand. And I remember you. I'll remember you. Everyone needs to step aside for a sec. Step aside. Can I put you here? And I want you right above it. One sec. I'm picking up on another wave, so I may lose some of you. I think it's cool. You guys pop in and out. If Divine Masculine wants to talk, Divine Feminine wants to talk. Divine Masculine, and it's like, okay, now we're on a different timeline with a different set of twin flames. Or who knows? Life is crazy, man. I mean, this could still be your story. I'm not sure. It seems like the Divine Masculine is battling the 5th dimension, and the Divine Feminine is trying to keep her 5D in the 3D. Masculine is trying to keep the 3D in the 5D. And this is where you guys complement and balance each other very, very well. I mean, you could just be dealing with a person with a lot of Capricorn or Earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, mad Scorpio, mad Leo. And then we have Aquarius here. Oh, it's fixed energy. This is fixed sign time. Who are we missing in the mix? Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. No, we're all here. Divine Feminine. I see you. I will come back to you. Divine Masculine. Why are you calling yourself as Emperor in reverse? If you're telling me that you healed. Oh, because we're on a different story. Now we're a little further on the timeline where the Divine Feminine has healed a lot more. Release the thoughts of trying to control this, trying to control the Divine Masculine. There's that justice we were talking about. So justice was served on you, Divine Masculine. What is this world? Are you traveling? Are you moving? Is it? I know it's the end of a big cycle, but tell me more about it. What is this cycle about? Okay. The Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands in reverse. Oops. That's all I can get. Oops. It was like the moment of realization. The justice energy hits. Whatever happened over there. It's like the Divine Masculine like wanted me to take it off the boat. It's like I don't want to wait and look at it. It's something you don't even want to look at. Maybe there was no victory in all the effort you were putting in on working towards something, and so you finally gave up and you finally opened your heart chakra. All right, we are further down the timeline. You open up your heart chakra to maybe through the pain, and then also this is why you're Divine Masculine. Even through the pain, even through the loss, even through the ending, even through the confusion, even through the non-victory of whatever this is, even when justice knocks at your door, you're still open to whatever this energy is. Knight of Cups and upright, you're still open. You might even be making small movements forward because you're scared of it not being in a victory. Now this Hierophant with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're switching jobs or something. Emperor in reverse. Yeah. Are you still in your ego? That's a yes from me. The world in reverse. So it's a tug of war between whatever this is and letting it go. You are facing the truth. You are having patience. You are revealing more of yourself. You are being gentler on yourself. But the whole game has changed. All the plans have changed, and that's throwing you off. Don't let that throw you off your game. You're doing all this for a reason. You may not feel the strength. You may not feel ready. You may not feel healed enough. to move forward with whatever this dream is, these wishes. It might be union with your divine feminine, but ultimately, I have to tell you, it's union with yourself. You don't want to go another round with pain. You don't want to build more strength. You don't have any right now. It feels like in a lot of ways. This new opportunity is not manifesting. Even though your intuition's on point, because you're making offers because you're more scared of having this leave than you are doing it from a place of I want this in my life and I deserve this in my life because I am whole, I am beautiful. I'm a beautiful man or woman in the divine masculine. I've been through a lot. Overall, I've been a pretty good person. If I was too focused on money, it's just because I wanted to provide. Maybe there's a little status there, a little, flexing going on. I don't know. Divine Feminine, we gotta pop over to you. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, homegirl? Or homeboy? Or homeboy? Oh, deck. You know what song keeps coming up for me for the Twin Flame Collective? Slowly drifting, wave after wave, wave after wave. You know how you're maintaining this? It's kind of cool, Divine Feminine. I like it. You're teeter tottering. You're this is how you're avoiding the Ten of Swords. You're teeter tottering, and you're like, oh my god, I don't know, there's a lot of pain. Then it's like, you know what? I don't see shit. I'm not supposed to see shit. I'm just gonna trust the universe on this one. But when you find yourself getting back into this energy, what you're doing is you allow yourself to dip your toe into just potentially entertaining or stepping into that deep knowing where you feel whole and complete, but you just you dive into the memories, but not too far. You don't let yourself get too far in. Are we ready? Are we ready to tap into this? Because the Queen of Wands is showing up and showing up. Do I want to use this deck? Queen of Wands, what you want to use? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, don't be so grandiose. I meant by because the deck was very big. It's not. It had nothing to do with character or anything like that. Um, that doesn't really match the energy. I'm sorry. One moment, please. Okay. Overstep boundaries. This deck is not going to tell me crap. Let's just continue anyway. Tell me about this. Like it's hard for me to even combine those in one. Maybe they are separated. What happened? Maybe I have this wrong. Is this? Are we on a new jam? Are we on a new story? What's up with the devil between the wands? That's like what a combo. Are you guys connected? Are you working with the devil? Are you doing spell work? Are you trying to use magnetism and lust? It is for the higher good. Is this divine masculine obsessed or seeing their divine feminine as very magnetizing at this time? We will overcome this. It still hurts. Lessons are being taught. Okay, so we are on a new timeline. You know how the divine masculine had me remove that thing from the board? It was like, I deeply don't want to talk about this. I really deeply don't want to talk about this. And with justice upright with the emperor in reverse, justice is almost talking to me like, um, let him handle this within. You're graduating to the hierophant. Pride keeps us apart. We will overcome this. It still hurts. It's for the higher good. I just it's for the higher good. I mean, technically, yeah, because karmics do teach both sides. I can typically, even this devil is tricking me. I don't have clarity on this. Okay, give me the connection between the Hierophant and the Emperor in reverse, divine masculine. You gotta, I know your throat chakra is opening. It's not blocked, it's opening. It is opening. A little bit. But I need a little more from you. You don't have to reveal anything you don't want to. Either is this one. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, now show me the devil with the Queen of Wands. From, okay, got it. So we are in a different timeline here. This divine masculine in its power, receiving love, boom. All of a sudden, this divine feminine goes cold. This divine feminine teeter-tottering between peace and just going insane, but understanding and trusting in the universe. Still holding a lot of love, even though there's a huge transformation that's happening. This is Plutonian energy. This is the divine feminine that's really holding it together. Through tower after tower, choosing to see the light. Awesome. Because of this connection, there is a lot of love, but there's also a lot of sacrifice involved for this divine masculine. It's hard because to be in an emperor position and to graduate to the hierophant and be a teacher, to go from student to mentor, you have to balance out a lot of things. You would pull the Ten of Cups as balance. Divine feminine, divine masculine would pull the Ten of Pentacles. In order to hold on to and start a new love with my Empress that is upright, I really have to be cautious. I really have to make sure this doesn't happen again, whatever that means. And so you watch, divine masculine. You hold this energy very sacred to you now. That was the whole point of all this. If there's a situation with another person, a third party, they are moving away because they're moving and being moved by love. Lessons are being taught, and it still hurts. Walking away and hurting you. That might be a harsh truth for divine feminine, but you still have feelings. It's okay. Remember, you had feelings for your ex. I remember you came at the perfectly wrong time. That was perfectly right. But love won, because now we're matching energies here. I can hold it down with all this love. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm no longer acting like my old self. I don't fall for magnetism anymore unless it comes from a place where it's going to build something, it's going to grow something. I understand the power of the heart chakra now. The Chariot and Strength. Actually, I mean, Six of Swords. Call me curious. Yeah, so the 3, it still hurts. What? The Queen of Wands. What? This is what I'm saying. I'm still leaving me mad curious. It's like doing double duty to compensate. I'm not gonna even step into a judgmental zone because who am I? Who am I? It's just the devil again with the Hermit. I'm telling you. And the Hermit's 9, the Devil's 15. You add the 5 and 1, it's a 6. It's an upside down 9. Similar colors. Both beautiful in different ways. You see the devil is magnetizing, but he has control over that puppet. And do you see how this hermit left the lantern right there? Because the light was found within. And yet you end up next to each other still. I'm getting mad. I'm feeling like this, like I'm right there with you guys. Like, you guys still next to each other. Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Why am I reaching a block on this? Yeah, this is exactly. Tara was just playing games with me now. Well, who is it? Page of Swords. Wouldn't you like to know? We should look. I don't. After this, otherwise, I guess to be told, to be determined. So the 10 of Cups. Who is the? Alright, maybe I'm asking the wrong questions. Who is this Queen of Wands and Devil to the Emperor in reverse, which just so happens to be in reverse? This is the mini devil. It's the one that keeps track. Alright, cool. Excellent. What are your tactics? Nurture. Show peace. Show stability. Show financial stability. Show changes within self. I've gone inside. The Moon, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Don't let this hurt you. Why am I picking up on someone whose heart is dropping? There's someone I'm hearing saying, I can't go another route. The thing is that whatever this is, and I still haven't figured it out, it hurts a lot. It causes a lot of healing, but it is undeniable. Presenting itself as love, but do you guys, all right, divine masculine, like, if I have any divine masculine in here, are you guys fighting a lot? Do you like that? Is it exciting? I'm here to trigger you, so just understand the way I'm talking. I understand how I'm talking, and I respect you, okay? I promise. Don't worry, I'll trigger the divine feminine as well. I just did. That was whose heart dropped. Interesting, because we have the Queen of Swords like this, yet not seeing the truth. Fighting yourself on what? Being alone? Or on moving forward? You want to move forward fast. Wait, hold on. What's the Queen of Swords not saying? I know we just saw the Ember upright. You think that'd be the showstopper, but really, it's the irony of, or I keep you blind. I keep you blind The Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. Hello, King of Wands. It's been a while. There's usually all of them here. That's how the Emperor gets off right. He dominates the magnetism of the Queen of Wands with the Devil and overpowers it with love and uses his fire in a more controlled way. The Divine Masculine has learned how to control the fire element and he's graduating. Maybe fire was the last element you had to control. Maybe you had control over your mind, your pentacles, your money, your emotions to a certain degree. You are learning more about that though. But it was your lust, your passion, your fire, your desire, your excitement towards something, or just the freedom of it all. What the heck did I ask? What is the Queen of Swords not seeing? Oh my god, the light's pointing right down to the lovers. I don't know who's who at this point. I just felt this sadness, but I can't give an example of. It felt like it came from this card. It felt like I was in a world like that, not of this world. And you see that cup, that light right there, that's in that hole. That she's using her foot to keep it an angle to pour into. Another thing not being seen. Oh, beautiful people, beautiful twins, beautiful flames, beautiful light workers, way showers, and the ones who are going to show this world love. Unseen. Okay, we've wrapped it up. We've come to a conclusion. I understand. Sometimes it takes me a little bit, but we do most of the time get there. You never feel this level of confusion, pain, sorrow, sadness, and feeling like you're ready to give up, do anything. You give it all up to the universe, or give it all up to, you know what, screw it, I can't prove this, and so I'm just gonna go to the earthly things that make me feel comfortable: money, women, or men, um, opinions of others, status, recognition, something like that. There's this recognition in both energies. I just want to be happy. I think I've been through enough. Oh, good, good. Oh, oh man, did you see that lineup? We're still going. Well, going back to what I was saying, you think you go through all this energy, and yo, the the amount of anger, jealousy I just felt before when I was channeling this from the divine feminine's point of view, or it could have been the divine masculine. There is someone in this connection that is so it's it's beyond jealousy. It feels like anger. It feels like anger, like when someone thinks of their divine feminine or divine masculine with another. Especially, like, there has to be a special one in particular. Maybe there's multiple. Divine feminine, I bring this to your attention so that we can heal it together as divine feminines. Would you love him unconditionally if he did have multiple, but chose to wipe it off the board metaphorically and also from his mind and life, and is doing the best he can, fighting this fire energy? It's earth. It's like a earth, because it's Capricorn. Earth fire sandwich here. If he's still doing this, should you entertain it? Obviously, well, not obviously. just in case you're not far in the journey, you're gonna reach a point if you're in this journey where you realize how unconditional love is. Before entering a twin flame journey, you'd be like, not only is he talking to multiple people, not valuing my love, but he knows what he's doing. Lord, just help him learn so that when he comes to me, he is healed. I need him healed. Do what you got to do. You get to the point of surrender. That's your surrender. Or a guy, think about your divine feminine being intimate with another man. Does that bring out any emotion in you? Does it make you feel rage or sadness? There's a jealousy that comes from that will bring rage, and then there's a jealousy that brings sadness. I'm not sure if jealousy is the right word. Remember, I'm just trying to translate these energies. It feels like jealousy. It feels like that's mine. Here's something that I have to bring up. If it felt good for me to say that and you to be like, oh my god, they're jealous. They're jealous of me. They're jealous of that like they like me. That has to be healed, and it will be, and it feels good. And there is a healthy amount of jealousy that can and will exist in a partnership. But when I say love knows no bounds, everything you thought you were, you're not anymore. You look into your twin flame's eyes, or you have your first meeting, maybe your first touch if you know them in person or not, or you barely know them, but you are enamored. Something strong, it hits you crazy. You're like this, like the strength of the power of the love is, it changes you. You see them, you think of them, you feel them, and your identity starts shifting right in front of you, like in that moment. And then it just doesn't stop. And this motherfucking chariot, dude, you'll be seeing him if you're in the beginning of the journey. Also, get used to the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands and Three of Wands. I make jokes because you gotta add some humor. That's another thing. If you're in the twin flame journey, used to be humorous. Like, this is all facts. Life is a beautiful game. And if you tell me, but I was abused when I was younger. Every single person that I ever loved hurt me. Everyone in my life has left. I also have 100 more things that anyone would agree that those things are bad. I'm not dismissing it by saying that that's not serious. I'm just telling you that how you view it is serious. What happened could happen to a million of us, to you, your exact story, and we would all come out a different way. Be different. You never know where someone derives their strength. I'm finding that if you're still here and I'm talking to you, your strength is coming from a very good place. You are understanding your power. If you truly are on the twin flame journey, you may be feeling kundalini or violet flame energy. You can feel yourself changing. Your sexuality may be increasing. I've been celibate. I started September 2020. Tried to work out with my first ex. I only had two exes, 3 years each, back to back. Same anniversary date, same date. The same day that I left them was the same day. Same, 3 years apart. We shared the same anniversary. Wild. And it's been 3 years since then. um, I don't remember why I even said that, dude. Anyway, just like that, remembering this journey to keep it moving. Perfect heart. There's gonna be a lot of this. It's over. This was all fake. This is the most real thing I ever felt. This is toxic. Well, I just feel so bad. Every single day, I will hear from them. 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 It makes your soul so exhausted that if you don't release this energy to something, God, if you're far from God, God's never far from you. So remind you that. Um, I feel like I'm talking to a new wave. It went from like an up, like down the timeline about to union is near twins to like baby twins. Am I talking about baby twins? Because I wouldn't need to explain that to the other energy. They would know it. Wow, you guys really are getting younger and younger. The next wave is coming in. Behold, what is it? Behold the pale horse. Emperor upright. Yeah, it's happening. Death to the old, out with the old and with the new. And I'm creating it. I'm taking this into my own hands. Ooh, whoever's divine masculine this is, I just have to say, first of all, divine masculine, that energy is phenomenal. That energy is making me. Do you see the way I'm acting? Like it's like what? Hello. Um, a lot of sacral chakra energy. Remember when I brought up Kundalini? Kundalini, you, my friend, if you feel out of energy in this region, like below the solar plexus and this, like, if you don't know what that is, look up sacral chakra. But so sensual too. It's almost like death comes. You've been through this cycle before. You know pain. So when death comes of a situation, even with your battle wounds and your torn robe draped in red, probably bloodshed, right? But you handle yourself with class and you handle yourself with grace, even when no one would know. No one would know. I know. I mean, now I do. Look at this. Look at this peeking out. The lovers. The, the Queen of Wands and the Empress. You see it now. All right, hold on. I'm gonna wrap this up. I need a channeling break. This emperor, I say that, but then sometimes the energy just really swoops me away, and I feel flustered. I feel um like, oh my god. I don't feel like that for anyone typically. No, not yet. Typically, still sounds like it happens often or at all, really, and it doesn't. I've never felt quite this emotion that I'm feeling this would be straight up embarrassing if I was in front of this person because I would just walk away. I wouldn't even, oh, hey, what's up? And that's it. No, you're not going to see me like that. What interesting creatures these twin flamies are. I am too. It's okay. That's why I'm here, to help you get through this shit. Fucking sucks. But it's so great you wouldn't give it up, right? A lot of profound realizations about what life is and can be. You're putting an old love behind you and grounding yourself, sandwiching yourself between the ending of the old, out with the old, and now I'm officially working on the new because the other Emperor came out in reverse twice and he had the Eight of Pentacles in reverse next to him. The priorities have shifted. Oh yeah, she's coming up. Sacral chakra. What did I tell ya? Magnetizing ass with the home. This is like the this perfectly describes the energy I was feeling before. It is sensuality. It is intimacy. But it needs no touch. It needs no, and look at that Kundalini. Look at that Kundalini energy starting. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Ready in that. You're up beaming, pulsating. But it's going to have a new level to it. The way that you experience your fire. 313 could be significant. So my heart is starting to race. Ooh, are there quite? Am I connecting to actual twin flames? It's not many. It's so rare that, like, to even find each other right now. Thank God for TikTok. Otherwise, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Heart chakra in reverse. Clearly, right? We're still healing. But what's going to help you heal this heartbreak is this fire called Kundalini energy, and it's coming. I want you to remember when this ignites, it's going to start bringing up old things from the past, that acceptance you never got from your father, love or tenderness you never got from your mother, times when they hurt your feelings, times when friends betrayed you, times when teachers were mean, or other hurt humans hurt you. The Kundalini energy comes. Perfect. You must, it says awakened awareness, number 17. That's 8. And look at the 8 on the sacral chakra. Listen to what listen. And new blueprints twice in this big ass deck. You understand that to get 2 cards in a row, and this is the second time in a short time. You have to be anchored because you have a duty, a responsibility here. New blueprints twice. You may not know what I'm speaking of right now, but remember these words because it may come back and will come back to you. Maybe even 2 years, 3 years. No. Wow. I was just told I'm healed, and this is how the divine masculine told me. Do you see how these beams are beaming at this one? And look at the pearl that the divine feminine's holding. It's the seed, it's the creation of this union that exists in these types of realms where we say, oh, it's a cartoon, it's a painting, it's a drawing, it's a picture. It's just a depiction. Because the emperor, now upright, the one that just swooned my ass through a friggin' the ethers, he's like, look, I'm aligned with her. I'm aligned with her. Look, I am aligned with the dream. I am focused upon the same thing. My sexual energy, my passion, my sacral chakra, my kundalini, it has wings. It's heavenly. And I'm like, oh my. And go you, divine feminine, because you still holding that. It's like you've been falling down rabbit hole after rabbit hole, falling out of cars, falling off bikes. You still, no one can take it. Osiris just came into my head. It's this. Oh, this depiction is really something else. Divine masculine, you're also helping your divine feminine ground herself with the root, because she holds everything up here, and it takes a lot of focus and energy to do that, to hold this pearl. But you're beaming. You have a lot of sensuality attached to your energy. Yeah, it probably is unbalanced. Not in a bad way. Sometimes things that are unbalanced, it's good. It feels good for. That's why the devil card's not bad. Sometimes it just feels good to just. Whoa, two cards next to each other again. And that's the ether. I do feel you from the ether. The ether is exactly what we're talking about. Hold on. Everything's connected. Everything's connected. Even these two cards. They are the same. And they're, oh, look, 1111. Hi. Welcome to fucking Twin Flames. Welcome. How you guys doing? Still kicking? Are you doing good? Like, what part of the cycle are you in? Man, solidarity, dude. I promise you it gets better. And you understand what true healing is. Once the realm is bridged, yeah, I feel like I'm talking to divine masculine still. It's like, look, the seamless unspeakable. You've been wanting answers, so here they are. And you can trust me because of who I trust. Okay? I have two. I'm so selfish. You look at one while I take in the message of the other one. Metatron's cube, sacred geometry, and for freaking the sacred geometry to be showing up like that with the blueprints. You know what the blueprints are talking about? Who are you? What are you? Why are you grabbing my attention? Because when you look into the eyes, this is what the fuck happens. Picture this right above it. It is something indescribable. There is a chemical, emotional, physical, it's electricity, pure electricity. It's almost as if you guys aren't from this world. The divine masculine is way more tapped in. it's like you're as tapped in as the divine feminine was, but the way you're seeing it is different, which is cool because I think I'm the divine feminine. I think I am. Oh yeah, I chase the shit out of it. Yeah, I definitely am. And the dragon, Lionsgate portal 2 years ago. I left my body and I astral traveled. I was allowed to the sixth dimension. It's in. Don't ask me to describe it because I can't. When I check, I had to check in like I was at an office, and in my head even I'm like, because you're still when you leave your body, you still have your senses with you. You're still like, I'm out of my body. I'm experiencing a world. I'm conscious of it. This is definitely more than a dream. Okay, but also halfway in it, like sleeping into it. I checked into the fifth dimension. I said, take me to the twin flame room because I was deep in it at the time, heavy in the pain and in the yearning and my catalyst twin. I when I asked, I floated up into this room and there were these red glowing pods that were like shaped like this and they were hanging a bunch of them from the ceiling, but not it wasn't by the millions, I'm telling you. As I ascended into and meshed with the my pod, I felt this love that was it was God. And then I remember having a realization I am my own twin flame. And I said, but what about as soon as I thought about that person, and when I woke up, it was really, really hard on my heart to, because I knew where I was real. I descended out of the red lava like translucent like glowing lava, but like I don't know how to describe it. As soon as I said his name, I started descending. Understand the difference between a catalyst and a true. This may be the turning point for some of you, whether to release or to go. Oh, why I said that was because I wake up knowing that my spirit guide's name is Dragon, and I'm like, that's so dramatic. Dragon, I love it. But just recently I realized, like within this month, that the dragon, and this proves it, I love reading, I love helping. You see all the dragons that are present? I realized recently that the dragon spirit guide, the dragon protects the twin flame connection. It's not just mine, it's all of ours. The dragon. I've never even looked into the meaning, but now I'm kind of guided to. If you're here, you know that Schumann resonance spike? Yeah, that was the earth forming geometrical shapes, meaning materializing, meaning no longer a straight line or wave, but gaps that haven't been seen before. The earth is shifting. We are shifting. If you call me, I had my awakening in 2012. Very lonely road. You would not catch me doing this. I would be, even meditation is still weird. It is true. It is happening. It's not new age stuff. And if you're about to enter this journey, I want you to remember to always follow your heart. And also remember that your heart isn't always going to lead you to places of joy and love. I mean, the love will always be there, but there's going to be times where you're going to question if you can trust your feelings because you're going to say, well, when I trusted my intuition, it led me here. It was supposed to lead you there because it was supposed to hurt, because you were supposed to heal that part of you. So don't ever get mad at your heart or distrust your heart. You're exactly where you need to be. And you did exactly what you needed to. And you should always trust your heart. I trusted it even with my catalyst when I logically knew this is toxic and there's nothing that I want more than for this to be over. I have no control over this and I hate it. I hate it. I'm an Aquarius sun, Gemini moon, Aries rising, but I'm heavy on the Aquarius. I'm the Aquarius. I'm not faking it. I was detached from my emotions. Soulmates barely entertained the idea. It didn't seem important. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. When I heard the term twin flame, I'm like, oh my god. I didn't understand love. You're reaching a point where you're understanding love. But we gotta remember this. Because look, she's still on Earth. She's cloaked in clouds. Homegirl cloaked in clouds. Homeboy's cloaked in clouds. Yeah, you see past most of the bullshit, the fog. But you can only see so much with these eyes. These are different species. These, it's not the same because the Queen of Swords can't reach the ether, the unspeakable, the seamless unspeakable. If I pause, that's the exact reason. It's like how do you, how would you explain it? Let me ask you. There is a mirroring aspect. Also remember too, just because this exists, damn, some of you guys are just fucking double synchro. Expanding like mother. The throat chakra is activating because look at this. Look at this card. I did not see that. I swear on everything. What I was going to show you was look at what is around the throat. The sacred geometrical activation of when two who are focused upon the same thing within the third dimension in the ethers form a triangle, a connection, a pyramid. You have both surrendered. Wow. I don't know what else to say. My hands feel shaky. That's, oh wow, so 11, 11, and then harmonic flight is 29, 11. There are twin flames in the house right now. Why do I feel like tearing up? That's interesting. Right, this is making some of you emotional. It's the surrender part, huh? No more hoops to jump through. You jump through the last one. The way the movement through it was surrender. It's like an ethereal obstacle course. Where in order to jump through the hoop, there's no physicality involved. It happens in here, and you did it. Like I can't stop holding these cards like this and look communication and co-creation. This is one of the most powerful readings I've done in a while. I would like to thank you for your service as twin flames or light workers. If you're here and let's say you're just interested in this story, but you're not resonating, remember to just remember me saying to remember my words because they are true. They are with weight and yet made of solely light. let's just spark note wrap up the main points of what I was saying. Three sacral chakra. When you guys connect from afar, sacrally, it happens at the same time, especially with the 2-8 thing. You guys are literally working it in the ethers, creating new blueprints for the future. And look over the throat chakra. There's a transformation going on in the throat chakra. Look at the throat. Look at the throat. Look at the throat. You see what I mean? That's that. That what just made me giggle was that this energy right here. Oh, I was gonna say. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Oh, another thing. One more thing, because I saw that card. It is true to trust your innocence in this, divine feminine. If you believe, or divine masculine, if you believe that fairy tales can be true and that you can, it's just crazy, that you can, and this is what I'm trying to talk about too, so I see why it's here. Trust your innocence, trust in the fairy tale, trust that it won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. Trust that if you want it bad enough, you'll get it. Trust that you already signed up for this. And when it starts to bloom, it just won't stop blooming. There is no turning back. There is no escaping it. The more you escape it, the harder it hurts and the harder it hits. Trust in your own innocence that people like you exist. People that are balanced and do their best to be good and to treat others with kindness, to let things go, to not take life so seriously. Trust in the child, your inner child, the one that tells you to keep going, giving the benefit of the doubt. What if reminds you of a different world that exists. You guys are working at a phenomenal speed. You're going to gain unique, beautiful, powerful gifts from all the pain you're going to feel and have felt. My pain led me to be able to do this because I had to know. Um, you're learning to operate in two worlds at once. One of you, like a mermaid, land and water. You can ground yourself in this love. You're grounded in yourself enough with your connection with the divine. Like Poseidon, you have mastered the water. And you have heavily integrated air from as far as I can see in making the choice to step into your masculine energy, to pull away, refill your cup, and then shine again. This could be a divine masculine too. It's the separation is appropriate because at times it's just what's happening, but like at the essence of the core of what this twin flame journey that there is, the whole point is you learn to love yourself in the end. Realize it's always been you. It's been about you. And this beautiful person, this other side of you, just reflected more of you to you, so that you could be at your full potential. Because we need you. We need you. This world needs you. We kind of need your unique brand of light. So do what you gotta do. But there's this quote: "Be, take care that when in fighting monsters, you don't become the monster you're fighting." If there's anyone testing you, trying you, stay calm, stay grounded. Remember that this is all a game, and we get to choose how we play the game. And if you want to hop on the angry horse, like the book The Power said, if you want to hop on the angry horse, you can. But just know that in any moment, you're one thought away from hopping off that horse and just choosing to not have to engage with the energy you don't want to anymore. Because the more you entertain it, even if you have every intention to release it, if you entertain it, you're adding energy to it. And the universe doesn't know yes or no. It's just like, oh, they're focused upon it. I'll bring more of that. Yes or no is such a human and subjective thing. You know what I mean? So you know how you manifest and say yes to something in this life? You focus upon it. That's why you can. And someone's like, well, I hate them. I don't even know why they're coming up in my reading. Well, you can't hate them and not love them. Because I truly have felt the feeling of just not caring. And honestly, if I hated, I would say I cared equally as much as loving, just on a different spectrum. Because if I don't care, you're not making me mad. There's nothing you can do or say. I'm not even going to tell you to try because that would mean that I would want you to, and I don't care. So remember that it's a thin line between hate and love. So if you're trying to release yourself from someone, anyone here listening, last message of the day, um, if you're mad at them, if you resent them, if you hate them, I would start looking inside and healing that because that's what the blockage is. I can't believe I'm allowed to even say all this stuff. I feel like I'm revealing a lot. And I'm not saying it was planned. As I'm talking, I'm like, damn, this feels like a lot because it's such a mysterious thing. You just, the whole time, life just finds a way to block you from knowing anything. It forces you to surrender. But this was a lot. I guess that, I don't know. I hope that we connect again, and I hope that we form a community because remember, we're not just here to fall deeply in love with the person, call them our twin flame, and live forever in bliss and in joy and comfort, security, in every single aspect of life. It's because we have a purpose here, we have a mission, and that's to lift this world up. It's to show the world that love is like, yo, try me, put me in any situation, put any blockage that you can in front of these two. They're mine. Love is saying it. If they're mine, I'll show the world. Love is gangster. It is going to show up in the strangest situations, like, our opinion. But it's just going to show that love truly conquers all. And it does. I am a new version of myself. I don't feel like who I was lifetimes ago. When I recall on it, like past experiences, no emotion comes up, but I can reflect upon it now and be an appreciation of how far I've come rather than focus on what I've done or who I was, which was never a bad person, but knowing what I know now, I know that it's not I think, therefore I am. It's I feel, therefore I understand. There's a profound difference between knowing and understanding. Sympathy and fucking empathy. And we're going to help heal this world. So, my pleasure being here with you guys tonight. And I love you so much. I'm sorry to look up a lot when I channel, but I feel you guys. Clearly, I was calling out those emotions. I can feel you as a collective, whoever's here, and you do emanate love. I send that love right back to you. May you have discernment, be protected. Oh, I was sending you some love and light, and it paused, but that's pretty cool. Um, I wonder, now that you're here though, can you feel it more intensely? I'm an experimenter with ever since I began working with energy, it's like, are you down to try? So I'm gonna send it to you again, and I wonder if me being here physically alters how intensely you feel it. Reiki energy just went right to the heart chakra area. Some of your hearts are heavy. I hope this lifted it. I'm gonna keep sending it. And if um, you ever need a community, come on the lives. I don't often go live at this time, but I'm being so drawn to do twin flame readings, and I've been trying not to for 3 years now. For many reasons, but now it's just like, I don't know, there's something in me that is like, really, twin flame reading? It's almost like I'm in a divine masculine mode. Interesting. All right, so I love you guys. Good night, good morning, c'est la vie, bon voyage. Good luck on your journey. Remember to have fun. Remember that the destination is exactly where you are right now. You're reaching the destination every second that passes because the journey is beautiful, wild. The best is yet to come. You're going to have a great Sunday. Shout out to God on this beautiful day. And thank you to all the energies of light that brought you to me and me to you and us to this reading and to this loving and knowing and understanding. Beautiful. Have a beautiful day. And like Jason Mraz says, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. So I just hopped off of, I meant that for you too. What a powerful reading. I wonder if it was the dual aspect that was really, but anyway, special goodbye to you, Juto, and have a great day.